When the Alabama legislature did away with a requirement that people had to get a permit in order to carry a concealed gun, it reduced an important source of revenue for the sheriff's office. And now that impact is coming into focus. Brendan Kirby is in the News Center with the update on this story. And Brendan, the legislature, it did come with a mechanism to reimburse the sheriffs, right?
It did, Lenise, but the sheriffs say that it's not enough to make up the difference. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Burch says that it's blown a high six-figure hole in his budget. As of last year, pistol permits are voluntary. Some folks still get them so they can carry guns to other states, but many don't. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Burch says he just got the final number on the amount of money his agency lost last year, a little more than $623,000. He says that's forced the department to ask the county commission to make up for the loss of money used to pay for training and equipment.
County Commission's been great to us with the funding. However, they have many other departments other than the sheriff's office that they have to fund. And you know, it's crippling from an operational standpoint.
Jimmy Lambert, executive director of the Alabama Sheriff's Association, tells me the impact has been even greater on rural sheriffs, where the loss of $40,000 can be a make or break situation. Lambert says it's indirectly impacted staffing in some places, as sheriffs have had to pull money from their general funds to cover expenses previously paid for with pistol permit fees. He pointed to Choctaw Sheriff Scott Lawley.
The sheriff himself was having to do a majority of the patrolling because he did not have the funding to hire a deputy.
There's pending legislation that would provide more funds for costs pistol permit fees traditionally have paid for. For instance, one bill would provide for a $50 per document fee paid by private companies that use sheriff's departments to serve court papers. Another would increase the payment sheriffs get from the state government to extradite out-of-state prisoners from $8 to $100 per day and raise the mileage, currently at 10 cents a mile. And another bill would raise the state jail food reimbursement from $2.25 per day per prisoner to $3.25 per day per prisoner. Lambert says those would help, but wouldn't entirely make up the difference.
Yeah, in some areas you either have layoffs or you're at a point where you're not able to hire a deputy to come on, or your salaries just can't be at the levels they were, because the counties are now having to try to help the sheriff backfill as best they can, but the funding still doesn't reach the levels of what they lost.
Lambert tells me that some larger sheriff's offices have loaned radios to sheriff's offices in small rural counties so that they can communicate. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.